Order right. Order up. Order down. Order to the side. Order to the other side. To the side. To the other side. 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 No.
Here's a weird question for you, Captain.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the original Longest Yard?
Yes.
Yes.
Does Aaron Rodgers in his Steelers does not look like Burt Reynolds from the Longest Yard?
Yes. Yes, the whole lie. Except I think Burt Reynolds got paid better. Trish. Okay, it says, okay, there we go. I believe it's trying to tell me, oh! Good deafening sound, okay. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again at the Monsters of Gaming. And of course, I'm College UK, but there's Nick, who refused to do the snapping part of the sharks like we asked him to. And Juggernaut, hey, Jared. Hello, Juggernaut.
Go ahead.
Yes, you're wondering, he is rocking, from the camera view, it looks like he's rocking a complete 70s bully look, but he's wearing a green shirt, so we gotta give him some slack for that. Some slack. Okay.
Hey, that was a good movie, okay?
So anyways, folks, here we are. We're back to another top 10 list. Last week we kind of skippy-dippied it, so this week we're going to kind of groundy-roundy it. Now this time, we have Necro Nick. He wanted a top 10 list of the most annoying top 10 lists you could ever imagine. No, he wouldn't be so he goes, I want to make a top 10 list of the top 10 shooter games. Now mind you, it doesn't mean first-person shooters, third-person shooters, action RPGs with shooters, tank shooters, no, shooters! I've been playing this since the Atari 2600! My gaming catalog, massive, so big, that even Trump would say it was huge! Somehow I had to take thousands of games I've played over these years and condense it into my top 10 list. And even now, to this day, I am not 100% sure I got the entire list.
You're welcome.
So I thought of saying I want to start this off with a honorable and dishonorable mention list real quick for me, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay.
So for my honorable mentions list, I would like to say it barely didn't make the list, barely. But that'd be Borderlands 2. Krieg, you're still my favorite character. I mean, and of course, Handsome Jack's replica in the preload, but I don't count that game. I'd also like to mention another honorable mention would be Gary's Mod / Prop Hunt TTT, or sorry, Gary's Mod TTT and Prop Hunt. You guys are so much fun. It hurts to not put you on this list. It really does. And some of these games up here, I'm pretty sure we can mix and match where they went. And of course, I would like to bring up a dishonorable mention. All other Borderlands games except for Borderlands 2.
All the voices in my head are giving you and all their toes as well.
He's giving you this infinite middle finger.
Think of it as the infinity middle finger.
Well, I'll explain why. I'll explain real quick. So Borderlands 1, I couldn't really enjoy playing as any of the characters with their abilities. To me, it was just a run and gun game. Then 2 came along, and almost every character is fun. Almost every character in 2 is fun. I'm sorry. And then Borderlands, the prequel came. And unless you wanted to... Yeah, so unless you wanted to play as Claptrap with his spin-to-win method, which was fun, don't get me wrong, or Handsome Jack's clone, what's his name, like Alan or Adam or something like that?
I forget. Oh, yeah. Man. No, I think it's Timothy.
Timothy? Okay, Tim. They're fun, but everyone else is just... We've had them. And then 3 came out, and oh my god. I couldn't stand 3. I'm sorry, I tried.
Storyline sucked.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, but when the 2 Vault Hunters are about, when the 2 villains are about as dangerous as the freaking bandits, There's nothing thrilling or exciting about them. They're boring as hell.
Yeah.
Handsome Jack was the villain. MVP.
I would like to do one that was an offshoot of it, though. It was called, not the Dragon Key, but the actual full game.
Tiny Trisha's, no, not Tiny Trisha. Man, I actually have that game. Hang on a second. I have that. Give me 2 seconds. I'll find it real quick here.
I have a dishonorable mention.
Okay, what's your dishonorable mention, my friend?
Syndicate.
Thank you.
Wait. I don't recall that game. I don't recall it at all.
It's kind of like that whole Fear series. I know there was a Fear 1. I know Fear 2 had a lot of DLCs. And they always keep saying that there was a Fear 3. I don't see it. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
No, that's the DLC.
No, that's the actual game.
Yeah.
That's the DLC that they actually made into a standalone game. But there was the one that just came out a few years ago.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yes.
No, I don't recognize that game.
The villain that was very good.
I don't recognize it. You're talking and I can't figure out what you're saying.
Okay.
I understood that word. But but there's so many different shooter games out there. Of course, there are going to be some that you don't like.
Right.
I think it was Contra 3 that I thought sucked really bad. But I mean, and Zero Tolerance was a good one, but that was way back on Sega Master System. Way back when. I think Neko was just learning to walk when the Mega System came out. So I'm not lying, like, it's that old. It's that old of a console. Neko was 5 years younger than me. So, it's... Anyways, so our top 10 list is based on shooters. So there's going to be shooters of all different varieties.
Hey, listen, I'm probably one of the only one-year-olds that can say that they have a freaking original Nintendo as their first gaming system.
Yep. So for the top 10 list, who do we start with?
I'll go first.
Okay, Jug, give us your number 10.
And I'm going to use Metro here.
Oh no,
Hitman.
The series?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have that in my list somewhere too.
And the reason I'm using Metro is to fully be able to use the guns, to fully be able to shoot, you can't stealth. Right, Metro?
Well, there are some weapons you can stealth with.
It's called heavy stealth, motherfucker. If there's no witnesses left alive, then...
You were never there. Yeah, heavy stealth. The Hitman series is just so badass. I don't like what the movies did to Agent 47. Oh, well, the reason you can't be shot and damaged is because your skin's made of some Kevlar Dymadium aura system. No, it's not. I've seen him get killed by someone throwing a fish at him. Yeah, I've actually been there in the game and he got killed by a fish. So I can be honest to say, he's not invincible now. He's just tough. Freaking movie logic sucks anyway. Necro, what is your number 10?
My number 10, I would have to go with Darkness. The Darkness, to be exact.
The Darkness was another really good series. Who would have thought that some minor, I'm using this as the third line, some minor gangster, some little next to nothing would suddenly become semi-omnipotent powered demon lord.
Yes.
I just hated the stages where you always had to go through like all the really lit areas as your little imp guy.
Yeah.
You had to time it and jump around. Yeah, it was always cool. I was trying to get ripped to shreds by it. It was never boring. It was never boring. Okay, well, I had to put it at number 10 just because we've done so many series on it. Perfect Heist 2. If you want a game where you can just have fun with your friends, shoot things, and grab things, finish Amazing Quest is a great game. There's so many maps out there. Me and Jordan did a series on that too. So many characters you can play as. Hey, Jordan and I did a series on all of them too. Holy crap, in fact, we're redoing those series. It's such a fun game, it really is. Okay, Jug, get me number 9.
The Max Payne series.
Ooh, now Max Payne was a fun game. And I'm glad they didn't go the route I thought they would go eventually with it. He's never some super-powered creature. He never gains godlike powers or uses magical weapons like Resident Evil. Oh, I'm just going to grab this right down from the wall.
Hey, don't, he hasn't got like power. It's called bullet time, motherfucker.
Actually, according to the books, by the way, he has books. According to the books, comics, video games, and movie, he gets that bullet because he has too many droids in his system.
Still super better.
Yeah, but he's not dead from all the drugs he's taken, you're right. That's not bad though, and it's so much fun. I can just spend hours jumping back and forth and going into bullet time. And nothing happens. What the? Shut did you join the Marines?
What's that?
Did you join the Marines?
No.
Oh, I thought those were crayons. Oh, I got you. Okay. So, switch to number 9, let go!
Mine probably one of the first games I actually got introduced to, and a third-person shooter game, and it was called Body Harvest for the 64.
Would you like to just use Body Harvest, or do you want to use the entire series?
I only played the first,
Okay.
so.
Well, the entire series is like the first, only better, so. Yeah, Body Harvest was a twisted game where, once again, the villain is, you know who the villain is for the start. When you first hear her voice, you know she's a villain. It's kind of like Resident Evil 1, where you have all the characters and you have Albert Wesker walking around in the middle of the night in sunglasses, talking, and like, Bradfield, you need to go here by yourself. Boss, you're evil, aren't you? I'm not evil, I just wear my sunglasses at night. Take them off. No! Alright. Okay, well, I'm going to jump the gun again. I'm going to switch from a different thing, from Perfect Haste 2 to Once Human. It's an MMORPG, free to play. Please play it if you want to. I'm not being sponsored by them. It's a fun game. You get to build and hunt down all kinds of creepy cryptids. And you use a few of them as your base to do weird things. Like the giant cat that curls up in the bed next to you.
Yeah.
Helps you sleep better. I'm not kidding. You can find a giant cat, and you can walk around the base, and if you lay down in your bed to sleep, it hops in the bed and curls up next to you, and you sleep faster. The amount of firepower you get in that game to choose from there is great. Rocket launchers, grenade launchers, machine guns, sniper rifles, pistols. Oh yeah, and you can upgrade them. Oh yeah, can you attach things to them? Oh yeah. Do you use them to kill people? Yes. You use them to kill robots? Yes. You can use aliens? Yes. You use them to kill everything on the planet. If it moves and breathes and isn't a good guy, murder it. Can't say. The only side effect I have with the game is that it resets monthly.
Right.
So everything you build up to, your base, you can build everything like that. After 30 days, flatlined, gotta start over. Okay, Juggy. Hit me up, buddy.
Generation Zero.
Great series. I can't believe I forgot that one. That's such a good series. It has a Fallout feel to it. It's very fun. And then what are they called? The experimental weapons? Mm-hmm. They're busted. They're broke. I found an experimental pistol that set things on fire with a silencer, and nobody could find you when you fire this thing. It sucks, but it rules at the same time. That goal! Hit me up!
The Postal series.
Oh, the Postal. You can't go wrong with having that series. By the way, that is a very age-restricted game series. If you want to make a series about it, you can, but you have to know that is age-restricted. That's nobody under a certain age can watch that game.
I'm aware.
It's so much fun, though. Okay, so I guess it's up for me. The 99.9% of the Grand Theft Auto series. I wasn't a fan of the Ballad of Gay Tony, not because I have anything against gays, but it was really, it was just thrown together. The whole idea was just thrown together. But most of the characters are somewhat likable. You make them as evil or as good as you want them to do. I, for one, have done the Grand Theft Auto 5 where I have not broken anywhere else to beat the game.
Mhm.
That's, by the way, if you don't know what the breaking the game is, it's getting 100 million. I was a cat driver. You don't want to know how many cat fails I had to collect. Oh, and by the way, if you ever want to follow that, you also can't speed, can't run red lights, can't run stop signs, have to let pedestrians pass. There's a good 6 months of my life I'll never have back. And I didn't record it either, which is the worst part. I should have recorded it. I was talking to myself the whole time. Yeah. 7-Up.
Time shift.
Great series. Time Shift is one of those games where, yeah, your weapons aren't the best until you start finding the X series of weapons. Like, one of my favorite rifles where if you pull the trigger, it's a sniper rifle, and when you fire it, you control the bullet. And everyone else moves in bullet time. It's as if you gave Max Payne's power.
That's singularity.
Oh, that's singularity. Oh, wait.
Time shift is the one that you can control, that you can stop time, shoot someone, and then go back in hitting.
Right, okay, yeah. We have a whole series on that one as well. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to stop time. I'm going to run back behind the wall. Don't worry, they won't kill the mechanics. They're harmless people.
What is it? 125
nut shots. 125 nut shots. In fact, he was trying not to hit this one guy. I swear to you, you can watch the series. He tries not to shoot this one guy in the nuts. He shoots at his shoulder. His shoulder up here. The guy runs up the wall, turns, jumps, spreads his legs wide open to fire at Juggernaut. Right in the nuts. Right in the nuts. I kid you not. Sorry about that joke. They kind of all blend together. Actor, are you okay?
Yeah, just enjoying the bed for the Maxie.
Okay, just making sure. So, what is your number 7?
My number 7. Oh, what was that?
That's what I said.
That was your side?
That was my side.
I'm going with Killing Floor.
Killing Floor is one of those games where I do enjoy it for a small period of time, but it's the same game every time. It's like when I was younger, I used to like Madden. I used to like all the Madden series, until I realized that each one of the Madden series is the same as the previous one with a better graphics card attached. It's what they are. Every NFL game is the previous NFL game. They swap a few characters out, spray paint it a different color. It's the same damn thing.
It's just like the WWE game.
Yep.
I would say that, but they keep the old moves and update the new moves. You can get some pretty violent and nasty techniques doing that, Chuck. You know that.
You mean like the Victoraka?
Oh God, no! Stop helping me with that! Stop helping me with that!
I want to find the PS2 emulator.
And you can't even forget about my third part, making your characters look as goofy or as cool as you want them to.
Mm-hmm.
The newer ones, didn't they make you have the ability to create your own intros and everything? Like, you can do a lot with those games. Those are kind of fun. But with the NFL, it's like, okay, in this game you can pass and punt and block. In this game you can do the same thing, but we added a few new characters and we changed colors. So let's get a new next game. The same thing as the first game. We're just going to add a few more people and new colors. So, I can't knock the series. Killing Floor is fun. Unfortunately, it's the same game. Didn't we download the demo for Killing Floor 3 or something like that?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to play it online with you guys or something. All right, so number 7 for me is a game all about light stealth. Although Necro has proven that you can do heavy stealth in the game as well. That's right, the Hitman series. I gotta be honest with you, I love every single one of the Hitman's games, and I have beaten 90% of them, their stages, with only using firearms. I'm not the guy who finds that if you go upstairs and with a penny in your hand, you can crack the gas weapon just enough that he dies from the fire. No, I'm the guy on the other side of the map with a sniper rifle, and the thing he sits down like this, and I blow his brains out. 42, I thought so. Just saying, I'm pretty high when it comes to those games. But Necro brings it to horror movie levels. He brings it straight to horror movie levels. He walks into a house, okay, there's one guy I have to kill, 3 bodyguards, 12 innocent, I'm just going to kill them all. And it just guns them all down. Or in one case, guns them down, and then picks up a knife and kills somebody else in the head with it real quick, takes the gun off him, and kills the next guy.
Tactical nuke.
The tactical nuke, the video game. So, Necro, number 6.
That would be Juggernaut.
Oh, Juggernaut. Number 6.
The Saints Row series.
Saints Row. Ooh. I forgot about that series. Damn it. I'm mad at myself now. It's such a good game, and it gets even weirder. When you, I think it's Saints Row 3, where the dubstep gun comes in. That guy out of hell.
But it was 4 became more popularized, where you're 4 of the president.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, these two have done a long series on the newer.
Yes, we do.
Well, you can either get into it or you can wait till the next one comes out. Not saying anything. But anyway, number 6 for okay, hang on. Blue. Necro. Oh.
Why? Did you sleep last night, boy?
I did, but I was thinking about all the fun I've done in that series. I'm thinking about you running around with a penetrator and beating people. I'm thinking about me coming around with a flamethrower and just shooting around with some old lady by accident for the limits behind her.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Crab Canyons for my number 6.
Oh, that's cheating, but it is a fun game. You might have seen us play it on occasion. I really like that game, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to turn it into a series at one point, but I don't think we could really series that. We could just make it a 1 day a week thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have done simulation games, MMORPG games, strategy games, stealth games. What's next? How about a regular role-playing game? The XCOM series. In the XCOM series, you are the last army to protect the world from an alien invasion that really sucks because it does not play by the rules or the clock. You first. Alien advanced technology allows them to move fast and do things quicker. I can't even build myself to plasma weapons. Oh, but it's so much fun. You can be a sniper who specializes in a sniper rifle and a pistol. Are those very far from each other? You know, at least the assault gets a shotgun or a machete. Okay? Like, both of them are close range, that makes sense. Not to mention the amount of mods you can add to that. Oh, don't get me started with those. That's a bad day for kaiju. Juggernaut, we're halfway through. Care to throw number 5 to the list?
The Dishonored series.
Ooh. Another series I forgot. Oh man, that's such a good series. That's such a good series, damn it. Dishonored is a game where you can't fight melee, but you can do a ton of damage at a distance. And there's plenty of ways to fight from a distance. I guess some of the rats one does count as distance weaponry too, doesn't it? No rule saying it doesn't! So Necro, what's 5 in line for you?
That would be Fear 1 and 2.
Don't you mean Fear 1, 2? And 3?
No. 3 is a fucking forgotten child that should stay forgotten.
You know what the worst part is? We make that joke when we're playing Fear 1 on the channel, and we make that joke while we're playing Fear 2 with the DLCs. We make that joke like 1,000 times. Yeah, Fear 3 sucked. But Fear 1 and 2, excellent games. Excellent games. Speaking of excellent games that might start off on the PlayStation, yes, that's way long ago, people. I'm talking about PS1, by the way. I'm talking about the Armored Core series. Oh, giant mechanized robots of war, and you can attach anything you want to them to slap somebody around with. Whether it be a giant armored tank with massive ordnance, Sam Hain. The unstoppable, unkillable machine gun bound Juggernaut. Or the floating mind-powered drone swarm, aka Mastermind. Hey. We had thousands of ways. I can't even tell you how many machines we made. I know I had one named Polar Claw at one time. It was so bad. We got to the point where he and his brother couldn't think of names for his robots anymore. So many weapons to choose from. It's kind of like we're going to take the Mech Warrior series and then make it better. Okay. Number 4.
I'm sorry, man. I know you like Armored Core, but I'm old school. I gotta go to Mech Warrior series.
At least throw Mech Commander in there too. The Mech Warrior series was the original, in my opinion, though. I do like the Armored Core series, but I like the Mech Warrior series too. It's just, when it comes down to it, you can't beat it. I'm sorry. We could be at a war together about this one too. We're not gonna do that. Are you the Atlas? Are you the Miasmus? Are you a Timberwolf / Mad Cat? I mean, what are you? I am the thing with the big weapon shooting at you. Are you for the clans or not? Which one has the bigger weapons?
Which one can kill them?
Yeah, which one can kill that the fastest? I still say the Atlas mech should have melee attack because it had those big arms. It didn't shoot anything from its arms. It had cannons under its fucking nipples, and it had missile launchers on its shoulder. I'm not even joking. Look back at the Atlas to see where it fires from. It's got these 2 massive arms sitting like this as he walks, and he doesn't even shoot with them. Doesn't even throw a punch out with it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Speaking of 4, Juggernaut number 4.
Necro number 4.
Necro number 4.
So I'm going with a 3-parter here of number 4.
Okay.
I'm getting 3 different games, kind of some of them have similar playstyles or whatnot, but we're going with Team Fortress 2, Fortnite, and Call of Duty.
Okay, let's start with you say TF2. Well, I should have added the Team Fortress series to this gaming list, but I didn't. I apologize. That's in the honorable mentions right there. Especially if you're a heavy weapons guy. TTT. We've already talked about TTT. So you can't pick between the 3. Well, I can't easy, but that's just me. Okay, well, if we're going to go with that way, I'm going to go with one of my favorite series to choose weapons and armor from, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell series. It's a game where you get to be sneaky and use all kinds of lethal and non-lethal gadgets and tricks to get from point A to point B, normally involving you killing somebody, even though you're going as non-lethal as possible. It's a fun series, and it was actually there to battle with Hitman. And according to my list, it won.
I would like to mention an honorable mention for me in general, and that's the whole Tom Clancy series as a whole. That's including all the Rainbow Sixes, and then another one would be the Red Faction series.
Red Faction is a good series, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Juggy! Bronze medal winner is...
Singularity.
Singularity. Now, this is the game I started talking about. Sniper rifle with slow motion capabilities. One of my favorite things, just watching Jug hold out his hand and go, and now you're tough, and the enemy just goes, ah, just turn to death because of your TMD. That's it, what's the TMD? Mm-hmm. The time manipulation device. It's such a fun game. It really is. Especially the number of times Jug just killed somebody with that. It was always because it was right next to the reload button. I think it was next to the reload button. And you would always try to reload and just, I meant to shoot him. You didn't shoot him. Oh no! Necro, number 3.
Number 3. So I will go with Borderlands, the series.
That was already in my mentions, so I don't need to hear about that. I'm just kidding. He's been waiting for Borderlands 4 for years. Why is Mom is back on Facebook? It's also friends with her. Okay.
So, me and Kyle had a mutual friend whose brother actually had Borderlands as his first game. He Reaper and mornings at Reaper's house, I would normally wake up way earlier than anyone else, and I'd be like, I'm gonna play Borderlands. Fell in love with the game.
Woke up early? No. Let me be honest with you. He didn't just wake up early to play the game. He would wake up early, play the game. We would have breakfast, he'd play the game. We would go out for lunch, come back, he'd play the game. We'd cook dinner, he'd still be playing the game. We'd be ready to go to bed, and he'd lay down for like an hour, and then guess what he would do? Play the game! He was beyond falling in love. It was basically, he was banging it.
I had a little obsession with
it. Little obsession. Little, my friend, is bigger than you. Okay, so, my bronze medal is the Fear series, except for this mystical Fear 3 that came out. Supposedly it's a real game, I've never heard of it before. That will be the last time we make that joke, by the way, when we're done with that. The Fear series is so much fun because at first, when you start playing it, you feel like you're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're there to stop terrorists. These guys with machine guns are shooting at you, you're shooting back, shotguns instead of shooting back. And then this little girl shows up in a little red dress, and then shoots the fan fast.
White dress.
Oh, white dress?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red dress was Resident Evil.
Okay. And hits the fan, and it hits the fan hard. It breaks the fan. It is the only game to date where a jump scare has literally scared me and had me stop playing the game. We ended that video and we had to wait like 3 hours before I go back and play it again. And all it was one of the little girls sticking her head over her head and going, oh, that scared me so bad. You remember it? I think, yeah, you remember it too because you were there too. I remember hearing you laughing in the background. So scary. And the number of weapons you get in that game, oh my god, there's so much fun to be had.
Yes.
Now, I would like to make a timeout real quick and say that you may have noticed that the Bioshock series is not on this list. Well, that's all because Bioshock 1 and 2 are in. Yeah. Everything that came out from Bioshock 2, including the DLC, sucked so bad. Mm-hmm. Just saying, that's why I thought on my list. I'm going to need your silver medal.
Resident Evil series.
Oh, honorable mention for me indeed. Indeed.
Because I have 2 honorable mentions, but I want to say before my number 1. So.
Well, you know what? That's a great series. In fact, I'll be honest with you, it's the only series I've had where I actually had someone purchase the redo of Resident Evil 1 just to come up here and spend the entire night while we recorded and played it. And I haven't heard from him since! Chris, my friend, if you're out there, man, we're still here, Redfield. We're still here, man. Yeah, the entire Resident Evil series is cool. But can you really consider a shooter game when you have somebody like Chris Redfield?
Yes.
Mister, I'm gonna punch a 400-ton boulder and explode it? Chris Redfield runs for a boulder at the speed of a man only surviving off of crack cocaine, and at the end stops, turns, and punches the boulder, and explodes the boulder! Just detonates the boulder! And yet a zombie can still grab him and bite him.
He's got the voice of the zombie.
Yeah. You have a voice as the angel. I actually did enjoy it. I actually enjoyed the remakes. But I'll be honest, I really enjoyed Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7. I don't mind the first ones, but you can only play them so many times before they get boring.
For me, Resident Evil 4 was the crown jewel.
Oh, it has everything. A new zombie type, love it. New bosses to fight, love it. Interesting story, love it. Creepy girl that has a thing for you even though she's like 12. No, I don't got that. And I don't got that now. But, yeah. I'm not trying to get the ladder. Scoot up with your my little kitty point. Randy's already. Go, go, go. My favorite part of that game is winning the suit of iron so I don't have to keep watching over her. Not the babysitting in that game is the only thing that drove me insane. Mm-hmm. Good gravy! I pay him this time. I paid them to kidnap you. Go away. I'm leaving. I'm gone. Found your daughter. She's dead.
Sorry, couldn't find your daughter. But who's that in the back seat tied up? Dad, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. I'll deal with that myself. Okay.
Necro.
Silver medal.
So, my silver medal goes to Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas with a mention of 4.
Holy crap, Necro. My number 2 is the Fallout series except for 76 and Brotherhood of Steel. AKA Tactics. Wait, is that a first? Is that a first? Is this the first somebody had a top 10 list where somebody had the same thing at the same exact point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Fallout series is the only series in the world where you can keep playing it over and over and over again, and it never gets boring. There's so many ways to play it, so many people to talk to, so many weapons and armor to combine with.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say, stealthy sniper. That's my gameplay style.
Heavy style.
Of course. Rocket launcher and death from above. Got it.
No, bad boy.
Whatever I find, I kill.
You know, Megaton I've blown up how many fucking times?
Have you ever gone back there and see what happened to Moria?
No.
Yeah, she's still alive. She survived the nuke somehow. I don't know how. She's pissed at you, though. I don't know how. Literally, if you haven't played Fallout 3, Megaton is a town built around an actual unexploded 20-kiloton bomb. A nuclear weapon. If you blow it up, there's nothing left of Megaton. Except this spunky little character who wants you to make her wasteland survival guide, who is literally, her house is literally 30 feet from the blast zone that nukes the entire village. But somehow she survives.
So does your house.
Yeah, I don't know how, but she knows you're the one who did it. even if you've proven no reason, if you're sneaky as hell, she somehow knows you're the one who did it. Well, that was my number 2. I guess we have to go with the number 1. So, Jonah, what's your gold medal game for shooters?
Right. My honorable mentions. I have 2 of them.
Fair.
The Doom series.
Chicken.
And the Duke Nukem series.
Movie.
Now, my number 1 is a game that is really dear to my heart. It's a franchise that is really dear to my heart. That is Command and Conquer.
Technically, this does fit the rules, by the way, gentlemen and ladies. Technically, this is a shooter. It's a time-based strategy game shooter, but a shooter nonetheless. For the GLA! Sad that story, we had a modding friend who went by the name of Golden Cat. She was a sweet, wonderful lady who started making up her own mod and used a lot of model-assisted gaming as characters for her list. I had it on my old computer, but I've since lost that computer. She, unfortunately, was bullied a lot, and she took her own life. I never even got to know what her real name was. So if you're watching this, rest in peace, Golden Cat. We appreciate what you did. I am still Kaiju, the resource king. He is still the necromancer of the generals right up there. And he is still Juggernaut the Digger, Jared, who specialized in burrowing through the ground and popping up right where you didn't want him to be, and then nuking 90% of your base because you weren't ready for him.
He's pacifist.
Yeah, remember, he's the pacifist. He's the pacifist, wink, wink. He's the most violent one out of us, and I'm the least violent one out of us. And yet, I was the official military man, and he was the official pacifist of the group. But yes, I love Command & Conquer Generals. However, I will not download the redones because they don't always play with mods. So screw you guys. Necro, what's your gold medal game? I gotta hear this.
My gold medal goes to now. It'll go to a franchise and then an offshoot as well. And so it goes to the Gears of War series. And Bulletstorm as well.
Bulletstorm's better.
Huh?
I said Bulletstorm's better.
It's the same game!
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Because
is.
Dom doesn't die in Bulletstorm.
Dom doesn't exist in Bulletstorm.
That's right, he doesn't die either. And that is Dom's wife.
Loophole.
Loophole.
Do your own fucking reality, my own. Welcome to my nightmare, bitch.
Nah. I'm the one who finds that Freddy Krueger isn't really the scariest villain. Like, they've already...
If he walked into my head, I'm pretty sure he'd be begging to come out.
Oh yeah, I'm not lying. But like, they even proved in Dream, I believe it was Dream Warriors. They proved that anything you could do in Freddy's dream, as long as you could leave while having that power, he had that power in the real world! Holy sh! What a loophole! He goes from the biggest villain to what superpower can I get? Magic pants? Magic pants!
You can't escape me. Watch me.
Hold my beer! Where'd you get that beer? Where are you? There's just a door open. Well, if we're gonna go for number one games, I'm gonna have to go for my number one. But I gotta be honest with you guys, it's an old game. I believe it came out in 2001 or earlier. So to us, it's not that old, but to a lot of people, it's an old game. Actually, for me, it's half my life. Jeez, I just realized that. It is a game known as Deus Ex Invisible War. Not the newer Deus Ex games where you have blades coming out of your elbows and sweet shades just pop on. Now, I'm talking the original Deus Ex, where you had to sneak around stealth, and you had to use talking skills and tricks and hacks and everything like that strategy game. And of course, the numerous weapons that you have to shoot people with, mostly all ranged. What's that? You want this pistol? Why would you like this pistol with a silencer? Why, yes, I would. Oh, I found a shotgun. Would you like to put your silencer onto that shotgun? Can I do that? Why, yes, you can. I found a sniper rifle. Can I take the shotgun silencer and attach it to the sniper rifle? I can. I wonder, can I attach the silencer to this RPG launcher? I can. I'm sorry. That's just it. It was either going to be this or Mass Effect, and it ended up being this. Because Mass Effect doesn't deserve the type with what they did with the new game. So, folks, that's the top 10 shooter list. That, of course, can be changed or added to if we go to, say, the next top 10 first-person shooter list, or third-person shooter list, or RPG shooter list, or strategy shooter list, or turn-based strategy game shooter list, or online RPG strategy list. I'm waiting to stop here. I'm waiting for him to stop me. Or third-person shooter. Thank you. But hey, you'll find that any of those will have completely different rankings and locations for games. Except for 2-6. 2-6 will always number one. But until next time, folks, I am Kaiju the Gunner K.
I'm Necro Nick.
I'm Gunner K.
Boring, both of you. And we'll catch you guys next week for another top 10 list. Peace out, everybody, and years.